fighting the world boss right off rip. Let's do it. The reason I haven't been live as much is because, as usual, I've been busy, and plus I haven't really been able to push any kind of good content at the moment. But yeah, I've been trying. Also, wow, this lag is insane. Anyway, with that being said, yeah, let's get it going.
He looks like he's in the Thriller video.
Yeah, dude, it was lagging hard.
I'm not ready.
I'm trying to keep him vulnerable at all times, but it's gonna be hard with moving around like that, you know? Alright, I'm trying to use the poison. Don't think poison does much to this guy.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, alright. Dang. Oh boy. That beam almost got me. Thank God I went right under him instead of going to the beam. He's about to go into his second phase.
Oh god, over there.
I also have my wife with me as well, so she can be joining us on stream.
Yeah, hello, hello. I'm gonna have to turn on my game volume in my headset because it is louder than me.
Yeah. He's done. Alright, and that is how you deal with a world boss. We're going to be going to participate in a Helltide event, so that's definitely going to be happening. And we're going to see where it goes from there.
Yes.
Do you want to go to Wedgenhani, or do you want to go lower this time? Ruins of Rakhat Keep.
You can go back to... Let's see if I pronounced that right. Yeah, Wedgenhani.
Okay.
Wedgenhani?
Yeah, I guess.
Imagine the J silent.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Wedgenhani.
I still gotta empty out my inventory, but for right now, we're halfway, so yeah. Let's see how that goes. We're gonna go right outside to the Helltide. And then right after the Helltide, you guys are gonna run some Nightmare Dungeons, so that's gonna definitely be happening.
Yeah,
sure.
Trying to grind to 100, which takes forever in this game.
It really does.
But not longer than RuneScape, isn't that right?
Actually, RuneScape is way longer, but it's very close.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Alright, I don't see any demons on this side. I'm checking though.
Just give me one moment, I'll be right back. I need some water.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty dead up here. I might actually go lower. I'm gonna go lower. I think in the more narrow areas is where the demons spawn the most. It's also easier to crowd control and wipe out hordes. So I'll just sell everything I know I don't need, and we're gonna go from there. For those who are watching, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. If you have anything, questions, any comments, or any concerns you want to voice, just let me know, and I'll be glad to answer them. We won't really need materials no more since Veil Crystals drop like crazy. And this isn't a main town, so that means I'm not going to be able to store any of my exotics. I'm going to go to the other fort, babe. The Ruins of Rakhat. And I'll let you know how that one looks. Yeah, she walked away, but she heard me. This area is pretty good for Helltides because there's a lot of narrow spots you could be fighting. Every time I go upper left, there's usually a horde. Yep, see? The kind of build that I'm running right now is a Shadow Poison Imbued Crowd Control build for my Paragon board. I've been doing quite a bit of leveling from the last time I streamed. I'm now level 83. The last time I streamed was level like 77, 76. There's been a lot of like grinding on all the time, just off the clock, getting stuff going, and it's been pretty good. But I like this build. I got the Word of Hakam. I know like there's some people saying that it's a pretty lame amulet, but if you got a build that revolves around your infuse, which I got a board that does, it's actually really good, and I proc it with ice and poison. I don't use the ice infusement, but if it's an unlock, I can, with the word of Hakam, I can use all the infusements at once. So it really helps with my crowd control, damage, and vulnerability. So, definitely worth it. We got another 82 here.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, that's done. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that event. Oh man, these guys are definitely chasing me. Let me just hit them with this.
I'm not ready.
So as you guys can see, based on your Paragon board and just a little bit of like your armor in the build, it goes a long way. It all merges together. I'm gonna be releasing a build video pretty soon on this when I get a little bit more higher level, but for right now, it's good the way it is. It's been pretty tough to release a build video, being that this game requires a serious grind, and I don't think anybody wants to be watching build videos, especially with the Season 1 about to come out, so it's definitely going to be me streaming Season 1 when it does come out, figuring stuff out and going from there. That's when I'll start doing heavy streaming, but I wanted to do some streaming today, since today's a weekday, and I normally stream on weekdays. So yeah, a little later than my usual time. But I had decided that that's what it was going to be because I've been busy throughout the earlier times of the day. So yeah. That's not bad. We're definitely wrecking these guys. Bang. We're done. Alright, let me just check something real quick. Alright, there we go. So we're just going to be questing for Paragon points mostly, and one way of doing it is obviously Hell Tides with Elixirs, which I don't have equipped it, but I'm going to get it going now. And definitely Nightmare Dungeons with Elixirs for sure, especially ones you know you can use against the enemies. You can make Elixirs as well, you get higher level, and you'll get a lot of like materials where you'll be able to definitely make whatever elixirs you kind of want. So it does work out. But I love this build because its crowd control is really good. Can it do better against bosses? Absolutely. And that's why I gotta get my damage up. But for right now, it's pretty good the way it is. Oh, it's 125. I got a 125 chest over here. I would also recommend you coming down here to this fort, babe, because there's a lot of enemies down here.
Yeah, I'll be right there. I just had to go to the Tree of Whispers.
I'm saying when you're done. You know. Yeah, when you're done. Alright. Bang. There we go. Good crowd control. I heard Nick too basically saying something about that the word of Hakam is kind of a waste of an amulet slot. I'm gonna have to disagree with him only because if you're running an imbued an imbued rogue with traps for crowd control, the amulet of Hakam really does provide that crowd control because of the imbuement, the rain down, the ice, the sun locking, you know, the explosions are all part of, if I'm not mistaken, crowd control. So I'm constantly getting bonus damage, especially when I proc my ultimate, which is, in my opinion, insanely powerful. He said that the rain arrows is practically useless, and he doesn't believe it's a very good ultimate. Now, as I said, it really just depends on how you run your build, and I'm going to be honest with you, I have some knowledge of how to run rogue builds pretty well now, especially like being that this is my own rogue. I didn't look up a build video for this and none of that. I had just taken time to actually learn the Paragon board and stuff. The one thing I can give credit for Nick too though, is if it wasn't for him, my rogue wouldn't be as powerful. I'm going to explain why. The reason I'm explaining that is because he definitely showed me what skills are super important to rogues and what skills aren't, you know, and that alone was all it took for me to start learning how to make builds. So yes, credits to him for that, to that aspect. And I'm not hating on him or nothing. I mean, everybody has their own opinions and play styles on how they play, and that's perfectly fine. But yeah. So yeah, babe. How you holding up?
Need more time.
I can't hear you.
Oopsie. I forgot I muted it so I could eat a Butterfinger. No, I'm at the waypoint that you said. Just getting some enemies over here.
Yeah, I'm pretty much out of potions at this point. Just because of the poison damage from the spiders really wrecked me. But it's all good. I'm alright now.
I'm not ready yet.
It's a good thing I did sell stuff in my inventory. I'm gonna check a box now. I also have Dazed on the build too. I don't really know how good Dazed is, but from what I've seen against bosses, it stun locks them for a few seconds. And that really gives me another 125 over here, if you're interested, babe.
I'm not quite there yet. I'm at 66.
I'm at 49 now. And there's another 125 right there too.
Yeah, there's actually one at the waypoint too. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't. I'm working.
Like you have to climb something in the corner.
You're not fighting hordes, are you?
I was fighting one. There's an event. I'm going.
Looks like I'm gonna have to rely on my horse again. I had a lot more movement speed earlier, but I ended up having to remove it from one of my really good amulets, which I'm probably gonna use for PvP, because it was able to give me that really good movement speed that I needed to be able to just run across without having to use my horse. So that was great because I feel like the horse mechanics are very clunky, especially from a guy who comes from Elden Ring, and you got a horse like Torrent that has amazing mechanics, and then you got this.
Man, can that horse jump?
Yup, and he can jump. Something this horse cannot do.
Can't even jump over a barricade.
Nope. Be cool if he could though.
Need more time.
Alright. We are here. There we go, that rain of arrows. Oh, it's because of that purple is why he's not dying. Yeah, be mindful of the purples and the hordes because the purples, they are able to buff their party up, attack power-wise, defense-wise. Really able to really keep them standing much longer. And if you have like a shaman wave, where it's like you're fighting the fallen, and then shamans are there, and there's purple, oh, it is a nightmare.
Need more time.
I'm at 87 crystals now. Dang. You see, and that's what I'm saying, like, how could he say this special is not good? You know what I mean? Like, and it really flabbergasts me that he really said that, because I'm able to clear out entire hordes. Just to, deal with enemies, you know?
Yeah, and that was like what I was saying before. Like, some things just don't work for some people. They don't figure out how to use it as well as you do. So, you know, you gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, like, I know he's definitely up for, like, maximizing damage, and I totally respect that. You know, like, he's bringing out some really powerful metas, and he was able to definitely change the state of the game, especially for rogues. I hear now he's moved on to necromancers for sure, but yeah, it's just, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I don't even know why I listened to him and took it off in the first place, because, like, I am, like, having a much easier time now. Here's an example, look, dang. If I had my shadow trap, I would have to get in real close to those guys to take them out. And it wouldn't even have the radius to kill all the way up here, like it just did just now. But my rain of arrows with imbuements does, and I made sure I put my stock in imbuements. The build that he was running where he had said that was, he was talking about ancestrials on a video, and he was basically explaining, like, what's good and what's not. He said the word of Hakam's not good, rain arrows are not good. And once again, I'm the kind of guy where once I make my own builds and I put it together just right, I'm here to show people that's not true. Entirely true, you know.
Well, yeah, I feel like it's more about preference. I mean, not for nothing, you know, some of it's based in fact as far as stats goes, but if you know how to like work around it like you did, yeah, you definitely made it very strong.
Definitely not easy, I'll tell you what. Oh, got another steed. Nice. That's 2 steeds in one day, you guys. I'm gonna return to town real quick. I'll be right back. But stay tuned for the stream.
What's that, 125? Okay.
Alright, I'm back, you guys. Alright, I'm gonna sell some of this stuff before I return to the Helltide. There's things I know I'm not gonna need. That can go, that can go. D6 I'm gonna store so that I am able to definitely push out for more exotics or legendary. Well, they're not called exotics, they're called legendaries, but I have this bad habit of saying exotics because they're the same exact color and do the same exact thing as basically the exotics from a game I used to play called Division. So that's why I always say that. Alright. Back to the Helltide we go. Alright. I'm gonna teleport on you. You heard, babe?
Okay.
Oh man. Yep. Good thing I did too.
I would've been alright.
Not me. I'd freaking. Yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
I got 11k health now.
Nice, really? Damn, that's a lot. I only got like 4.5, something like that.
11k health and 12 potions. Yeah, that'll be fine.
That's pretty good. If you're tanking, then definitely great. We got 22 minutes and 16 seconds on the Helltide. And we're gonna work that for sure. There's a box over here. Do you know how much this one costs or no?
No, I haven't passed by that one yet.
I'm checking it now. Dang. I do wish they would like nerf the poison or at least bring the resistances up. I hear there's like a bug going on in the game that they've been talking about, saying that resistances do
75.
0. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, because I do have I think a ring with 35% poison resistance.
Does nothing.
I feel like it hasn't done anything, yeah, and I don't want to go ahead and like, because on my Paragon board there is a node for more poison resistance, 24%, but I don't want to use that. I'd rather try to up my physical damage.
No, I completely understand that. I do completely understand that. That is definitely the way you want to go with it. Like, you don't want to mess with any kind of resistances until the bug is fixed in general. If you have stuff with really good resistance, you just hold on to it. Especially when it comes down to health ties, you want like rings with fire resistance. Because you'll be dealing with more fire and poison than anything else. Excuse me, in the game. I'm at 52. We can keep going lower.
There was one down here. Let's see what this chest is down here.
Okay. Oh, horde.
75.
I got him. Boom! The horde control is here. And then I use my cow drops because the more crowd control that I push out with the cow drops, which crowd controls them, the more damage and crits that I do, so it really works out. Plus, cow drops is a really good ability to slow and freeze enemies on top of my imbuement. And I have, alright, it's 75 as well, like you said, yeah. It will be
I'd
able
rather
to...
125. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. 125 is pretty good. I want to. I'll get all of them. I want to get all of them in this area, to be honest. There's a boss up there. I think it's that Helltide assassin. I don't want to really deal with him. We already
Oh,
killed
the
him
bug.
once. We already killed him once. He takes too long. He's never worth it. Let me see. Zerdin. That's
Watch
his
the
name.
poison.
He's actually not even Hell. He's not even a Helltide assassin. He's just a boss that popped up. I guess we can go check him out.
I thought you were talking about his name starts with a K, right?
Kith'Arx.
Like Kith'Arx, yeah,
Kith'Arx, the Helltide assassin. He's horrible.
There's an event over there. On your right.
Am I right? I wanted to go check this boss out first real quick, and then I'm gonna go check the event out. Oh, he's gone. Never mind.
They finished it? Oh, he finished it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna follow him. I think he's a barbarian too. He's slow.
Most barbarians are supposed to be. They're oh, 125. You got your wish. Let's just stay in this general area since the 275s are nearby. When we start reaching the end of the Helltide, we'll be able to still get them.
Enemies do tend to spawn around the chest too.
Yeah, that is true.
What am I trying to say? Like, I can't get the words out.
You said enemies tend to spawn around
I guess
the
to
chest.
stop you, to prevent you from, I guess, getting the chest. Or it take longer. I didn't get anything good.
No, I'm just running up and down. I got another horde up here. Okay, I got enough to get to 125. Then we're gonna work towards those 275s, if anything, in the area. Probably be a better deal. But yeah, like I'm just a little like I'm excited and at the same time very upset at the fact that I may have to start a new character. I haven't even reached level 100 on this one yet, and I really do enjoy playing as a rogue. So I'm hoping that the next one, I hear that they're gonna be releasing a new class. It's called the Blood Knight, and I guess it's a vampire knight or something like that. And I really want to try that class out for my new endeavor, so that's probably what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, I think content-wise, it would work out for you doing season 1 and the new class.
I don't. Yeah, I mean the content, yeah, but I don't care for the content right now. I want to really try it out. You know what I mean? Like that class right there, it sounds like it's gonna be something serious. So if I have to replace my rogue because I'm gonna be playing a whole new season, and my rogue can't play that season, which, in my opinion, really lame, then I'm gonna try to pick a class that I know may be worth it, and I feel maybe the Blood Knight might be either that or Necromancer, but I don't.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool if you could switch characters, as opposed to like you can never use the one you used last season again in the new area.
Yeah, like you could bring one of your characters over and check it out, but it's like, I don't know, the starting over again is a really big turnoff for me with a game like this, only because Not everybody has that kind of time to just keep grinding over and over again to level 1. And don't
I'm
get
gonna
me
head
wrong.
upward.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm fighting a horde down here. Don't get me wrong. I definitely do enjoy playing this game to an extent, but to like try to grind back to level 100 for a season again, yeah, doesn't sound like my cup of tea, you know. So if or when season 1 happens, I may actually just push back to Elden Ring for a little bit and kind of see what's going on with that. But for right now, we'll see. These 275s are
When?
like the only 2 chests I got.
I just opened one.
Yeah.
When's the Elden Ring DLC dropping?
They haven't even announced it yet. It's supposed to be soon though.
Sheesh.
It's supposed to be somewhere in 2024. I know that. So it's gonna be some time. But don't quote me on that. I could be 100% wrong. So, but I'm
All that we know
assuming.
is it's sometime in the distant future.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But we gotta
Definitely.
get the souls.
We got another Helltide mini boss dropping on us. Yeah, I'm trying to get him now. I think he just spawned. Yeah, there he is. Somebody else is here.
I'm not ready.
This is definitely a necromancer. No, sorcerer.
Sorcerer, I saw it teleport.
Yeah, definitely. So he runs like a necromancer though. That's why it confused me. I wasn't sure.
We always know it's a necro by the way they stand.
Yeah, they stand weird.
They be just leaning a little back.
I guess we got a little bit more guys to kill in this Helltide event. His movement speed's really good though, which means he probably PvP. He's also level 100 too, so don't forget that. We'll go back up.
I'm not ready.
I do still kind of dislike the fact that the enemies kind of level up with you. I don't really enjoy that aspect of the game. It makes it grindy 24/7. You know what I mean?
I need more time.
Like at least in Elden Ring, you had certain areas that it was lower levels, certain areas that higher level you could go to, and it would just kind of chill out. You know? But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not too mad about it. It's a game that I used to play a lot of games like this as a kid. I used to play a game actually most of you guys probably never heard of called Cabal. And it's a game very similar to this. It had the same kind of concept, hordes everywhere, fighting, constant grinding. You had to get to the maximum skill level to unlock certain abilities on your build. I played as a blader, that's what they're called, and it's very similar to what a rogue does, but the only thing is bladers don't really have range attacks. They just use really, really, really fast blades and they mess you up bad. So very similar to this, it's just, unlike Cabal, the levels didn't level up with you. The enemies didn't level up with you. You would have to move on to a higher level area and grind there. So yeah. And I think
Correct
that
me if I'm wrong, but there was a chest down here, right? There was.
There was. It disappeared.
There was. Yeah.
And yeah, that's another thing I couldn't stand about the Helltides. We would find certain chests, and then in the next few, they just wouldn't be
Yeah,
there
we're like,
anymore.
oh, we're gonna save up for that, and then it's gone.
It's gone, yeah. Now we're stuck, like, trying to figure out, oh, well, where's the next chest, and how much does it
Don't
cost?
play with me, Blizzard.
You know. I think there's quite a bit of improvement they can do on Diablo, for sure. They've been mentioning in Reddit forums. And like I said, I'm not sitting here bashing Diablo. I'm just stating what's true and what's not, like based on what we know and how I feel about these actual facts that I'm stating. You know, at least the ones that I definitely know are facts. Here's another fact, an example I can't stand. You can't dash into towns with the horses. What is the deal with that? You know, that's ridiculous. You got hordes and hordes and hordes of
Not
demons.
while you're in town.
Everywhere. And you can't, yeah, right. You can't dash in town. You also can't even activate non-combat abilities in town to even speed up your movement. So let's say if you got like Dark Shroud on a rogue, which increases your movement speed depending on which direction on the skill tree you go with it, right? Because they have one that increases your critical strike chance for however amount of balls you have, and then one that increases your movement speed for however amount of like Dark Shroud balls you have, right?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Well, guess what? You can't activate that. You can't activate any kind of shouts that can speed up your movement. So it's just, that's one of them. Obviously, horse mechanics we mentioned earlier. You know, and then the enemies leveling up with you constantly. I think that's pretty
Be able to.
annoying.
Yeah. Also, field of view. Be able to fucking zoom in and out.
Just a little better zoom. You can zoom in, but you can't even zoom out any further, and that kind of sucks because if you could
Just so
move.
we can see a little bit of
How did
what's
I die?
ahead of us.
What the hell?
What were you doing? You were just standing there?
No. I just died out of nowhere. See, now I gotta clip that and play that back. I'm gonna clip that real quick, and we're gonna find out what happened there. You can come revive.
Can you clip while you're streaming?
You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna just I clipped already.
I'm not ready.
I know you're not coming to revive me, so I already knew that was gonna be a thing. So I revive myself.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because you run off on your own all the time. So I'm here solo, just running off on my own.
You said you were heading up.
No, not yet, babe. I mean, I got hordes down here, and there's a box down here too.
There was a box right here.
Where? How much?
125.
I got it already.
The one up top here?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I didn't
I
have
got all
one.
of that. You just gotta let me know where you're going so I can help you out.
I think it's you that needs more help.
No, I don't need help.
You squishy. Squishy like a marshmallow.
I got movement speed though. I can get away from them. It's just the poison that's messing me up. That's it. It's the poison. Cause remember, I got really good crowd control, so I can deal with all of them.
Need more time.
And the issue really is just like when we're both here, I feel like they become a little harder in a party versus when you're solo.
There's an event on the right. Oh, a lot of cinder. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm bringing them to me.
Need more time.
Alright. Yup. Yeah, those poison ones, man. I don't even know what happened. Like none of them blew up too, and I died somehow. There's a lot of guys on this event though.
Nice. That means it should be over soon. That means a lot of cinder.
Yeah, we got a mini boss spawning in.
And now her
Oh,
little
they're
fire
fighting.
thingies.
They're fighting an actual boss right here. Yeah. Okay.
Need more time.
He's a Helltide commander. He's down now. Dude, that mage, that rain of like ice, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to become a mage or a sorcerer, because of that attack. That thing does work. Real good work. On bosses, on hordes, on groups. It's insane. And if you got any kind of like frost damage bonus, woo, that's gonna be crazy.
Need more time.
We got 8 minutes on the Helltide, by the way.
I know, and I'm full.
I'm running down to this box. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
I need more time.
We got some more gems over here.
Everybody's picking it up.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
I'm about to level up.
Wish I had a donut.
Donut.
Oh, this guy. Let's get out of here.
Oh wait, we got one more other person with him. We can actually kill him.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try to kill him. Let's see if that 80 will be able to deal with him.
Barbarian.
Oh yeah, he's got it. I'm gonna keep trying to poison him and crowd control him, so I can get that extra bonus
I think I was
damage.
stunned. What the hell?
Because when you run into that fire thing, it puts you in the darkness and all that. Yeah, we'll be able to kill him within the 8 minutes radius.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh man, he moves around a lot. That's what makes
He's
this guy
busting
really
it
annoying.
open, man.
I'm not ready yet.
This guy's seriously a problem. Also, if you stay too long in that, it can daze you.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now. I'm like, why can't I move?
And I feel like they put this Helltide boss here to kill your time. You can
Oh,
possibly
for
get
sure.
you can possibly get an, I believe, an ancestral unique, but I don't know.
I need more time.
I feel like this would be the guy to give it to you if it was gonna be anybody in the Helltide besides the Helltide commander.
Takes longer than a world boss. Sheesh.
Yeah, it's like a world boss, a miniature world boss. Well, at
Give
least there's always
me an
guaranteed I get a
ancestral.
legendary. You got an ancestral?
Legendary, yeah.
Nice.
Ancestral legendary, yeah.
This
I
one's
got another horse
75.
cosmetic.
I'm not ready.
Nice.
Another event down there. 75. Think I have enough? Yeah. Got
Yeah.
enough for that.
I'm gonna get it because we're already at the end of the event. I'm trying to get as much
I'm
legendaries as
full.
possible.
Yeah.
Ooh, right here. This will give us crystals.
Eh.
I'm going to the event.
Same.
Hold your ground. Talk to the wanderer. Oh, these are my favorite.
The sleigh.
Yeah, ones like this
yeah,
are
waves.
good because they give good crystals.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm about to be level 84.
Dude, those heralds are just as bad as the shamans. I tell you what.
I need more time.
The
Because they'll
herald.
keep healing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what
They'll
they
keep
are.
healing their guys.
Yeah, they're basically shamans. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I need more
Dazed.
time.
Got that bleed on them.
Yeah, I got poison. So like poison and bleed goes really well together. Guys are just standing
I'm
there,
not
too.
ready yet.
I got those royal gems for damage over time as well.
Nice.
Oh, look at you.
There it is. Level 84.
I'm not ready yet.
To the right.
Man.
Is there an inquisitor somewhere? Dropping beams?
Wow, this is getting out of pocket. But I just froze everybody,
Yeah.
so I'm frozen too.
I need more time.
So I'm saying I got really good crouch.
There's a herald back there, that's why. Oh my god. Kept healing them.
I'm trying to clear out as much of these guys as I can.
I need more
78
time.
crystals. We got 3 minutes, 34 seconds. Oh, this is the boss that kept freezing us. She's about to freeze, yep. There you go, she's done. Nice, I got a sacred. Another one. Ooh, there's a box over here. Let's see how much it is. I'm at 93. I hope it's not.
Well, I know I'm not gonna have enough. I only have 40 something.
I mean, it depends. We got hordes over here. Look, we got a bunch of crystals right here, too.
This one's a long way.
I need more time.
Two minutes, 41 seconds. Oh, it's 125. Damn.
Oof.
Well, I might be able to get it. I'm
There's
at
an
101.
event. There's an event.
Oh, is there?
Do you want to do a little bit or
Yes,
not?
yes, let's do it. Yes,
And there's a
let's do it.
chest on the right. I'm gonna check the chest. You start the event. My horse will run faster. That'd be nice.
What
It's
is
a
it?
75.
75? Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. No, with the 125, I could probably get it from the event. To be honest.
You have enough?
I got 106. I'm really close.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
Hurry up!
Come on, hurry up. Spawn the monsters. Oh my god. It's the worst. They really should make the events a little faster when it comes on to spawning. 1 minute 50 seconds. I'm not gonna make it. Where's that box at? I'm not gonna make it. I literally have 1 minute 40 seconds. I'm not gonna make
I
that.
still need to do this so I can get to 75.
Alright. Oh, there's hordes all in front of here too. More than the event. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, he stopped me last second. Bang! Got it. Nothing good. Dropping all these gems. I already got more than enough. Nah, I'm coming to ya.
I might go pick up what you dropped over there and see if I have enough.
Nah, I'm joining your event.
I'm gonna go by the chest, okay?
Okay.
Or at least, hopefully there's enough cinder over here.
I'm gonna continue to do the event.
No. There wasn't enough cinder here.
That purple.
"20 seconds.
I'm just finishing up the event at this point.
I got it now. 10 seconds.
Nice, nice.
I'm not gonna be able to get it. I can't.
Why?
These enemies.
Damn it. Alright.
Trying to.
Time to
Oh.
recharge.
You could have just
It
called me
rescinded
over.
as it was loading.
You could have called me over much sooner to help.
Okay.
I would have abandoned the event to do it.
It's okay.
I'm not ready.
What's up, John? How's everything, bro? So far, so good, dude. Just freaking trying to figure this out. Gaming with the wife. The usual. You know what I'm saying? Getting on a little bit on Diablo. I am gonna be taking a break off of it pretty soon, though. To jump back on Elden Ring for a few days, at least until the season, the July 20th starts. I don't think I'll be able to make it to. I don't think I'll be able to make it to level 100 before the season 1 starts. And if I did, that means I'd literally have to do nothing but grind, and I am not doing that.
Gotta no life it.
Yeah, and we're already like more than halfway there in no life in this game, because this game just does not give you any breaks. Like, you'll finish a Helltide event, oh, world boss, oh, you finished that, oh, legacy event, oh, you finished this, oh, this. Like, alright, you know, take it easy. You know. But I made it as far as I could, 84. But yeah, for the most part. I'll be playing this for a little bit, and then a little bit later, I'll definitely be streaming some Elden Ring, just to get some stuff going with that. Because there is a build I need to release to the public, and I am gonna make sure I make that happen. And it's a build I haven't seen nobody run yet in Elden Ring, so I definitely want to try it out. Let's see how it goes.
Raise the father.
Alright, let's check out these. Wow, you have 20% increased critical strike chance against injured enemies while you are healthy. You gain 40% increased crowd control duration. Wow, that's actually really good talent. I'm gonna withdraw that. That's max. That's God Road. Oh, I got a sword that's pretty high level too. Basic skills is 6%. Oh, the talent's bad, but the rolls are decent. I got barrage on this too, so I'll withdraw from that as well. Days 25 out of 45. Probably not gonna be very good. So 33 out of 38. While you have a barrier. I guess I can hold on to that. 0.30. Nah, I won't need that. Basic skills gain 42% attack speed. That's great, except for the fact that it's already on the bow, so I know that's why the numbers look so high, because once I remove it, it won't be any good. What do you think about the new things for this game? Hopefully it goes well. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a little skeptical on everything. I'm trying to stay positive about it. I was actually a little bit going off on a rant earlier, just a little bit about the state of this game, man. And how the player base is already kind of just dying out. And the game just came out not that long ago, and that's because the grind in this game is beyond real. This is one of the hardest grinds I've ever had to do since Division 2 and RuneScape. RuneScape is another crazy grind game. That game, I'm just like, that is an unreasonable amount of time to be trying to level up, and just for you to just hit once, pull out a 2H or some kind of special, and then switch back. You know what I mean? So then it all comes down to it, you know. So if you want me to be honest, do I like this game? Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be playing it. Do I like it more than Elden Ring? Absolutely not. Hello, Water. That's a funny name. Water. I'm
Not
done.
in town.
But yeah, hello. How are you doing? Um, but yeah, man. Overall, I really want to, say that I hope this Blood Knight class is pretty awesome. I hope that they're able to at least stop enemies from scaling with us, because like it's a constant grind everywhere we go. And with all honesty, to me, that's kind of a huge turnoff and for a lot of reasons. The reason is because one, you never catch a break. Two, you have to constantly rework your Paragon board, rework your build constantly. Three, there's no loadouts, so it's not like it's gonna be easy for you to just put something together and oh yeah, like look, this dungeon has this thing, so let me switch to this loadout because this loadout's gonna help me get through the dungeon faster. So I'm hoping like some of the new updates or loadouts, fixing the dash on the horse, because lately there's been a bug going around where you'll be on your horse and you'll still be slow speeding even though you're outside of town. Um, Fixing the loadouts, fixing the storage and stash. I really feel like the stash, even though it's 4 boxes, I honestly feel like this is not enough for the amount of stuff you get from the game. Like, you'd have to really, really critique. I feel like they should
I
add at
mean,
least 4 more boxes. That's just my opinion. It's
yeah.
not canon.
Not only that, we, from what we've heard, each character is gonna share the stash, so there should definitely be more tabs if that's the case.
If that's the case, there should be like 10 tabs then, because you're going to have an entirely new character you got to commit yourself to, and chances are you're not even going to be able to use half the stuff that your other character stored in the inventory, because look, rogue only. Freaking this one right here. Um it's not tradable, not equipable, and I'm certain this is rogues only, or maybe it should be, but it doesn't say that. But a lot of this stuff is mostly exclusive for classes, for the class that you're running. And if you got a bunch of stuff stored, and then you start a new character, and then you got to store stuff for that character to try to get them good, like where do you start to see the benefits to that? You know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is, though. I mean, I'm hoping that with the new state of the game that's coming out, they fix a lot of what is wrong with this game. So that we're able to get more viewers and more people on this, that are definitely down to continue to play and grind now. Because don't get me wrong, I think the community is pretty great. I like the community, you know. Um, it says most of us older players are saying at least it's not as big as the 3 DLC Grim Reapers was a full game, so that's why most will say hopefully this new stuff and 4 is okay and not hurt it. So yeah, I mean, let's hope, man, because they did the same thing in Division, right? They raised Division, and you see, I keep bringing up Division because this game is very, very, very similar to it. Um, and I'm gonna explain what I mean by that in one moment. So in Division, they released the Warlords of New York, right? And Warlords of New York was pretty dope. And then they raised the level cap. And in the beginning, they we we couldn't carry on all our builds or our exotics because the level cap had raised, which means we couldn't use anything we basically had before. Then the devs neglected to tell us that there was a possibility you can keep your exotics and then just level them up through some materials. Everybody had already taken apart most of their really good builds and their stuff to try to match up with the DLC, and it didn't quite work out. And a lot of people ended up quitting because the stuff that they had taken apart was not easy to get back, and it took them literally months to even close to half a year to get that equipment. So I'm hoping this game is not the same deal, because if it is, I'm not doing the same thing again, and I will quit this game. I will quit this game and I will put it down permanently, and I will not come back to this game. For sure, I will not come back. So because I've already went through it with Division 2, I'm not going through it with this game. You know, it was the biggest waste of time I've ever dealt with in my entire life. So that's just something I don't take lightly. And I'm just hoping this game and the state of game really, really, really they do this right, and they didn't do it like the way they did it in Division, because that's what I'm truly afraid of. So yeah, man, let's hope that things go well, because I've been kind of like keeping with some of the Reddit forums and what people have been complaining about. One I can also complain about too is this. If you go over, there was a region, a barbarian quest you're supposed to go to at the Blood-Soaked Crag, and it's been glitching out lately. The woman will make this big old speech about how you're supposed to kill the cannibals, and then that's it. You kill like 4 of them, and they don't spawn back, and the quest doesn't progress. And it was really tough because during the time I was doing my renowns, as you can see now, it's done. I've done all of them for my new character, just so I can be ready for the state of the game. I have every single Lilith statue in the game, thanks to my wife, myself, and a few other friends who helped me get them. And now we just wait. We wait for July 20th, which is why I'm kind of just slowing down on the grind in this game, and I'm probably most likely going to be returning to Elden Ring up until July 20th, so I'll probably spend another week on Elden Ring. But if there's any discussions or topics you want to talk about, you could just bring it up on chat. If there's anything you guys want to know about, or want to know about my opinion on certain things, I will honestly let you know, and I will not hold back what I have to say about it. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Wow, this is actually pretty decent, but I upgraded this. It's not that good for rogues though. But yeah, babe, you have anything you have to say about the game?
Well, one thing is you kind of have to go in a certain order when you upgrade stuff. Like, I don't think you're able to put a socket on once you change a stat on one of your items. And I think that's kind of not cool.
What do you think about the rogue class? Yeah, I completely 100% agree with you. If you're not careful and you try to get ahead of yourself doing all your renowns ahead, you may have Paragon points and everything, but you won't be able to use them right away. So you probably be wasting your time. If you're lower level, you probably have a better chance of going for your altars of Lilith before you start your renowns. But either way, you got to do both of them before you start a class. Now, as far as rogue class, I love it. I think it's amazing. I absolutely love Rogue. I think Rogue is like definitely 100% me as far as like play style and combat style and everything goes. This is my class. Definitely. And you guys are about to see some action now. I'm just taking some stuff out of my inventory because we're about to start Nightmare Dungeons, and I need to create some space. And as you can see from the Nightmare tide alone, World Bosses and Nightmare Dungeons, just today I was able to accumulate all of this. So I'm just kind of running through it, but I'm not going to run through it on stream entirely right now. This ring, by the way, if you guys look at this ring, really good stats because of the way that my build operates. And I'm honestly thinking about throwing this on instead of this ring. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm so going to do it. This is going to go. The critical strike damage is really good. I like critical strike damage. Critical strike damage with imbued weapons is also insane. If I can get that on the ring, on this ring, we would be set. With all honesty. Because this one has more damage to injured enemies. damage to dazed enemies, which I do dazed enemies. I freeze them with my special, so that 19.5. And then the 6.9 critical strike chance is what I want to change, and I want to put marksman on it. So real quick, we're going to just rework this ring, extract some things, and we're going to get right back into the fray. Babe, you wanted to do some nightmare dungeons, correct?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to fix a pair of gloves I just got.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So right now, you guys, we're basically going to be fixing a few things real quick, just trying to get things going the way that we should. And we're going to take stuff we don't need, which these three we definitely don't need, and things we do need we're going to extract. For example, barrage with arrows. I recently wasted it, so I had to withdraw that aspect now. Basic skill damage on the attack speed, I wasted that, so I'm going to withdraw that from this ring as well. This ring does not have good stats at all, but the aspect is absolutely amazing, and I'm going to find a way to find a use for that. Dealing direct damage to enemies affected by your trap skills has up to a 68% chance to make them vulnerable. The max is 75. That's a pretty good aspect. I'm going to re-roll that, get that too. When you get to higher level, you're going to be spending a lot of money on this stuff. So be ready for that. Really, truly be ready to be dealing with crap. Real crap. Because you're going to be feeling it when it comes down to money. And resources will naturally drop for you, but what won't drop for you will be money. Money will drop, but you'll have to definitely grind out, and it's crazy because you'll be running through mills. Here's an example. When you get, and this is what I'm saying about the grind of this game. Let's say if I was to just tap square, it's going to cost me 1.5 mil just to reallocate my tree. For my Paragon board, just to refund 1 point, it's 12.5k. If I messed up and went somewhere wrong with the tree, 12.5k per drop.